Welcome to Burgess Funhouse. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Hello Raindrops! I am back with some MonsterVerse sneak peeks, but first I wanted to talk about this video that Peach uploaded on her TikTok. In case you didn't know, the game obviously was supposed to come out this weekend, but the game got moderated by Roblox. It was this totally weird situation and it really didn't seem to make much sense. But anyways, all you really need to know is that it will be coming out on October 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern. I do have the timer going on the MonsterVerse wiki, so you can check that out. Hopefully it won't get moderated again. You know, we never really know what Roblox is going to do, but so far it seems like everything is fine. So now that we've got that out of the way, they did also say that the set, the Hontura Spirit Collection, originally was available for 12 hours. Now, since it's going to be on Halloween weekend, they're going to make it available for 24 hours instead. So you have 24 hours to get that special limited time collection. And then also remember, they are going to be doing the game passes. They're going to make a sale for those on that same day as well, except for V.I.M, so you'll want to make sure you grab those then. So let's go ahead and get to some sneak peeks. During this video, towards the end, Peach does share some sneak peeks while she's talking, so we're going to talk about that. And also, she gave the Eekfluencers some new sneak peeks on Discord, so I'll share those as well. So if you look in the background of her video, she is showing some of the hair customization. These are all the hair textures. And if you notice, it doesn't just color the entire hair. So some of the hairs have toggles or different pieces that you can actually color separately. Like this one has a scalp, it has a left side and a right side. So not all of the hair is the same. And you can also stack hair, layer it so that you can make your own custom hairstyle inside the hairs that are already existing. You can see a lot of these have different toggles. Now, not all of them have toggles and some have more than others, but it's still something really cool that we haven't ever really seen in other games. And having that ability to stack hair and also to be able to color different pieces of the hair. You can see this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 different things that you can color. Some of it are also accessories that you can toggle on and off during this whole process. So something really neat. And then here you can see everything that you put on, at least I think. I know for hair and clothing, you can move the size, you can scale it down, you can rotate it, you can move the position, X, Y, and Z. So everything is really truly customizable, which is so exciting to see. So when we were doing the testing, it was really neat because even though people were wearing some of the same hair, people were changing it for their own look and then layering different hairstyles, moving things around to make things look totally unique. So I really love that we can do this, and I'm hoping we'll be able to do it with clothes as well, but I do know you can definitely do it with the hair. And you can see right here she has tons of different hairstyles layered. Obviously she's just showing that, you know, you can layer them. And she did also announce that we're going to have that Dia los Muertos, Day of the Dead update on November 1st and 2nd to kind of help update the game. So we will have another quick update right after the release on the 31st. And here we also see that you can have makeup and you can do custom makeup as well. And some of those do have toggles. Some of them are toggles that you can recolor, and some of them are just already pre-colored ones. Now on to the new sneak peeks. This is one of the loading screens that we will see in the game, and of course you can tell that this one is definitely from the graveyard, but I absolutely love this art. I'm not sure who drew this. Actually, this was made by Miko, and I think all of these loading screens that I'm going to show you are made by Miko as well. The next one here, it says Eerie High, so we know this obviously will be the loading screen for when you go into the Eerie High zone. And remember, all of these zones are connected. Even though it looks like you're technically teleporting to somewhere new, you can still chat with everybody on the server. And this one I'm pretty sure belongs to Vampire Manor. I said that in the Eekfluencer chat, and Peach put a heart under it, so I think I'm correct about that. Next are some V.I.M clothing pieces, which I love. Look at this. Isn't this so beautiful? This has beautiful little studs on these sleeves. I love those sleeves. And then we have the beautiful bow and the gloves. So all of these next pieces were made by Kat, Koi Fish, and Vex. She didn't say specifically which pieces belong to who, but I'm pretty sure that Kat is the one who does all of the rendering, but I'm not sure which ones designed the specific sets. But for now, we'll give credit to all 3 of them on the wiki when I upload, just in case, until we find out more. And then here's obviously another piece that goes with it, the V.I.M. You can see she's still wearing the same corset, which I absolutely love. It looks simple, but still I think you can mix and match that with so much. And this, I'm not sure what to call it. I'm just kind of calling it a bonnet for now. But you can see the beautiful roses, the bat wings with the kind of webbing effect, and then of course those big beautiful bows, which I absolutely love, with the pearls. So far all of these look so cute. We don't know what rank you have to be for V.I.M yet, but hopefully we'll figure that out pretty quickly upon release. And then of course these shoes, which are amazing. These are so cute. I love the lace up the side, and then how it has the cute accessories on the front there, and it's like the bat wings with the big jewel, and then the roses. And I even love like the ruffles up on the top. I think this is such a cute set of heels. I guess you could say these are boots in a way, because I don't think those are socks. I think it's just a really tall knee-high boot, but I absolutely love that. I cannot wait to unlock those. And then the next one is an accessory that you can hold. It's like a candelabra set here. They originally kind of tested out the idea of using it as a weapon, but ended up making it into an accessory. I don't know if it like lights up for sure, but that would be really cool if it actually had a lighting effect, so that when you used it, it would be kind of like a flashlight that you're walking around with. I'm unsure if that is what it is for, but that would be pretty cool. Again, it has all of the beautiful gems and stuff that kind of make me think of the blood moons, but I think it's so cute. And then we have, of course, the beautiful skirt, which we've kind of seen in pieces so far. And it's got so much detail, which we know that a lot of the ones that have a ton of detail like this are going to be in the V.I.M area. So we do have a lot, though, that are not, but usually if they're really ornate like this, they'll definitely be in the V.I.M section. We just don't know what rank it'll be to unlock it. But I do love it. I love all of the ruffles and all the bows and everything. I think it's absolutely adorable. And again, you can mix and match this with different tops, which I think is great. So it's not just one whole dress like I originally thought. It is actually 2 separate pieces. And then of course we have this cute bow accessory in the hair with the bat wings and the ribbons and the pearls, which I love. So I do have all of those, like I said, on the wiki, and it is a table that you can check off when you receive certain things, and you can also sort them. So I did put locations like head, face, neck, hands, and so forth, so it can help you kind of keep track of the different pieces. And it does have a V.I.M section and a regular section too for the store. And then here are the gloves, which I think we've seen a little bit of a sneak peek for, but it wasn't the official render. And these are super cute, which I don't know if you really call them gloves, but that's kind of what I'm calling them so far. It's kind of like a sleeve also, but it goes around that finger there, so that's kind of why I attached the name glove to it. But they're cute with the ruffles, and then of course the lace up part in the front gives it extra cute detail, and then the ribbon as well. So I cannot wait. And if you look, you can see those beautiful nails there. I hope that's something that we all get. I haven't really seen much of that, so I don't know. And then this, I don't know the name again. For now, I'm just gonna call it a collar until we find out the official names. But I love this because it's the cute like webbing and stuff made it into like this collar that you can wear, but it's also a necklace at the same time. I don't know if it has any toggles, but I would assume maybe it will, and so we could toggle on the necklace piece if we didn't want to or not. I'm not sure, but I love the bats and the beautiful big gems that go along with it, and of course it has the pearl details as well. And then we have another accessory, which is an earring, and this is really cool because it has a picture here with this one, and I don't know who that is in the picture, but you know, they never do anything by mistake, so I'm sure that's something important that we will need to know or find out in the future. but it has these big beautiful flowers and then the gems with the pearls. So I really can't wait to figure out what that picture is supposed to be and who is in that picture, because you know, like I said, so far we don't really have any details on that. And if you know, I really love the lore in this game and can't wait to find out more. And then of course here we have some beautiful bracelets, and I just called this the heritage bracelets for now until we find out the official name, but they are beautiful, and we kind of saw this in a previous sneak peek with some hair wraps and other stuff in the same color theme. You know, I think it's like the African colors there, but I do love these. They're simple, but also at the same time super cute because the colors are really just pop. And I don't know, but I assume it'll be recolorable. Maybe this won't be since it's something specific, but so far from what I've seen, everything has been. And then we have this cute piece here for your head. I guess we can call it a hat, but it's really not a hat at the same time. But it's this creepy spider on top of a web that you can wear on your head, kind of like a little hat or hairpiece accessory. I don't know, but I hate spiders, but this is so cool. I love how they made the legs of the spider and how the body is like almost like gems in a way. I think that's really neat. And then we have another earring here, which is a bat with a like diamond / ruby, whatever you want to call it. And it's attached to your ear by a chain, which is something really cool. I love that there are so many different pieces that we're going to be able to get to unlock to mix and match them all together. And again, we haven't even seen them all yet. They've only released a tiny portion of the stuff that's going to be available. I know when they first release, everything won't be available that we've seen so far. That's going to be added weekly until they have everything added into the game. So every Sunday they're going to have things added to the game. And then we have this amazing halo here. This does go with the mer set that we saw, the mermaid tail or merman tail, however you want to say it. And this is the halo that goes along with it. And remember, these halos are not anything crazy rare. You can buy them. So that's super exciting to know. And I can't wait to see all of it pieced together, because we definitely didn't see this halo when we saw that sneak peek of that set before. And we do know this set was made by Tiago. So here is what the mermaid tail looks like, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love it and can't wait to see it. And we did see a couple other pieces that went along with that. I will definitely show you guys that in a moment. But she did also send the Hontura Spirit Collection. This is the skirt that goes with that. So that is super cute. Remember, this is what we get free for 24 hours after it opens on October 31st. And then she also shared the, I'm calling it a parasol. I don't exactly know, umbrella. Could be any of those. We don't know the full name yet, but she did share this one as well. So that is part of the collection that we will be getting for free on that first day of opening for 24 hours. She did also say she's bringing back the countdown to Monsterverse, which comes with its own special badge. Unfortunately, I didn't get it yet. I know it wasn't up for very long, but like something like 1,900 people did get it before they ended up getting moderated, which was crazy. So we do know that's coming back, which is super exciting because I didn't want to miss a badge already when the game hasn't even started yet. And then of course it just gives you information about what is coming to Monsterverse, so I can't wait for that to come back up. And I did want to show you, in case you're not aware, there is a Monsterverse wiki, which I kind of helped make. I have some information over here, the latest news, and then of course my wiki updates. And then if you look down here at the bottom, it does have the what's new section, and it has a countdown timer to when the release is going to be. And then of course this is the first update. It has some facts, but one of the things that I hope that you guys will like the most is that, you know, you can go in and look at all of the dress up stuff that we've already seen, but then things like, let's go to bottoms, for instance. So we have the stuff here for the bottoms, and you can actually, when you sign up and log in, you can track your progress. So you can check these and it will save, and you can kind of keep track of the pieces that you have and don't have. And again, I have, like, for each one, I have bottoms, and then I also have the V.I.M bottoms. So I kind of have them sorted so that way hopefully it'll be easy to keep up with. but I'm kind of adding to these more as we go. I don't have anything in the V.I.M yet, but I'm constantly adding to this every time we get any new sneak peeks, so make sure you check that out. And the more people who visit and kind of follow it, the more attention it'll get, so that way we can get this, you know, to be something that's easily searchable for on the wikis. And then I'll of course have any update notes and stuff that you guys can look at later. And then of course I have stuff about the NPCs, and then you can go to them and learn more about that. And then of course we can start figuring out more about the lore of each character. And then of course you can make this bigger so that it kind of spreads out a little bit. And then I do have a community part if you click the community button, where you can come on here and talk and chat and kind of talk about some of your stuff. Just make sure you keep it appropriate, and let me know if you guys are interested in becoming part of this. I will definitely keep that in mind, because right now it is just me and a couple other people add to it at random. But for now, this is something that's kind of been my baby, but I do want you guys to feel like you can kind of add an update as well. So let me know what you think about the wiki and all the sneak peeks that we've shared so far, because I am super excited to see what they have and what is coming out. And then, you know, kind of be able to really dive deeper into this later. And then once it starts, obviously there'll be tons of things that we're going to have to add to this wiki, but also it'll be fun, especially going through the lore and figuring a lot of that out. I absolutely can't wait, because I do have a section just for that. And for those who don't want it spoiled, I did make an expand button, so it is hidden unless you click that button to specifically find that out. So just know that I'm trying to not give spoilers if you don't want it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I can't wait to share more with you. Join my Discord to chat. I do have a MonsterVerse channel. After you join, you can grab that special role, and we will see you next time. Bye, Raindrops.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.